No,
What's
no,
up?
some do. Some do.
Well, eventually,
Actually, over
YouTube will
that way.
tell us that we're live, and that'll be good. Uh, Here we go. Unless I did something wrong, which wouldn't be the first time. Oh, no, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Jedi Academy here on a Saturday morning. It is Saturday morning. It is time for the longest running Q&A stream in the SWGOH community. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999. Joining me as always is the preloader himself, who I must confess has been doing much, much better of late. I know, because I cover his monkey ass in GAC. The legend, Heinze.
Good morning, Ranger. Morning, everyone.
Morning,
Yeah,
morning.
it's great to be here. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. It's
That's
been a
all
bit
right.
crazy for
A
me lately.
little,
Uh,
yeah. We're barely
uh,
here now.
yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's all happening. It's been a crazy couple of
It
weeks.
has been a
So
crazy couple of weeks.
yeah,
And if you guys
yeah.
can't tell, me and Heinz are a little bit out of it because we were late last night doing the gritty session. And holy moly, Dodge mechanics for the lose, man. That's all I got to
Oh,
say.
it was a tough night at the office, man. It was a
Yeah.
tough night at the office. It was fun though.
It is fun.
It
It's
was a lot
always
of
fun,
fun.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You have days like that where things just go a bit sideways, and yeah, that was yesterday for me.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Oh man,
Couldn't
we always
agree.
joke over here because we call it the Dodge streams. Man, you
Yeah.
took the cake last night, man. I thought them. Rambam says fix them alerts. Look, I can't do anything about the alerts for stupid ass YouTube, man.
Oh, good stuff, Ram.
I know,
Hey,
right? He's double trouble, man. First he says fix them
hey, Ram.
alerts. Yeah,
Keep
then
going, mate. How's Mace going, bro?
Not like you're good anyways, mate.
Fair
he's,
point.
he's not good.
About this. Oh, yeah, no,
No,
you're
he's
right.
not good. He's not good at all.
Fair point.
But yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about YouTube is Christ. It just doesn't. Sometimes it does alerts. I have my phone on all the times in front of me, and I'll watch for the alert. And sometimes it does it, and I'm like, oh, there's the alert. And then sometimes it completely doesn't do it, and people are like, I didn't know it was going on. I'm like, fix your shit, man. Google, you own that stuff, man. Fix it. Seriously, it's not that hard. You sent
Uh,
bits and nothing. I don't think I have stream alerts set up. Let me turn it on. There, Rambam. Um,
there we go.
Let me make sure it's the right one.
Yep. Ram, throw some more bits in, man, so we can check it.
It should work. I didn't have the alerts on, I don't think. Usually for Jedi Academy, keep them off. But if you're going to donate some bits, and there you go. All right. Welcome to the Jedi Academy. As I said, it's a pretty simple format. It's a Q&A show. We have the best. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to tell a lie. Desert you. There you go. Ram Bam just rickrolled us, Ranger style. There you go. Thank you, Ram Bam. See, the bits are working, son of a bitch. I did a bunch of those this last week, man. I recorded a bunch of stuff, man. Good Lord. I got into it. I was like, finally, because once you figure it out, which takes forever because it is so labor intensive and stuff. And big shout out to Ram Bam, who really helped me out because I was just completely like, what am I missing? I was missing something. Ram Bam was like, oh, this. And so he helped me figure it out. So, but I digress. If you want to donate bits, you can. I got the alerts on. We'll have some fun with this Jedi Academy because not much going on in the game. But that doesn't matter. We're here. This is the Jedi Academy. It's a Q&A show. I'll give you the format and how this is going to work. So, you have questions. We're going to try to give you an answer. This is a straight Q&A show. I will tell you that it behooves you to do your questions sooner rather than later. There will be a stop time. We only do this for 2 hours. So if you want to get your questions in, now would be the time to do that. If we don't get your question, that's okay though. We do have Discord. Hell, you can send the message directly to me in Discord. I'll get you squared away. Yeah, get your questions in. Now there is a format. We have to filter. We use Nightbot, so we use a filter word, and it's pretty simple. Just use the filter word question for your actual question statement. Get your question in. It'll get it tagged, and then we'll try to get to. We try to go through all the questions, but we do miss them sometimes, and it's our discretion, right? So, but yeah, we try to answer all the questions we can. So get your questions in. Good morning to everybody. We're drinking large copious amounts of coffee and caffeine this morning because I've had barely any sleep. Heinz, I don't think has gone to bed at all. So,
It's coffee, man.
what's that?
What's coffee?
What's coffee? It's this beverage from South America, brewed by the finest Chileans.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just checking. Oh, good. Just checking.
I got that gourmet coffee. I don't buy that cheap ass Folger shit, So,
It's all good.
well, normally, I get up in the morning, I go do some working out, and then I'll go get some Starbucks. That's like my little treat.
That's your go.
That's my go, man. But not this morning. I just woke up, was just sitting in bed, like,
Nice.
why am I up so early every Saturday morning, man? Why can't I sleep in? We gotta do it, Heinzie. We gotta do it for the fans. We take the hits, right?
Yeah, we'll fire up. No, you guys are turning up, so we're here and we'll do
I
our
don't know
bit
about that.
every time. That's what we do.
People
We get the likes, you guys. Come on, there's like 30 people watching. And there's only 10 thumbs up. That's crap. Come on, you lot. You can do better than that. Come on, let's go.
I beg all the time. I gave up.
Get him in there.
I was gonna say we're just chatting because one, wait for all the questions to get in there, and the other thing too is well, there's not a lot going on in the game, Heinzie.
It is quiet. Yeah,
it's
been
a very quiet time.
I mean, they did their conquest, announcement, which I think it's good. There's something on the horizon, which is good. But yeah, we're obviously just in that little plateau at the moment where there's not too much happening from week to week.
No, it's not. It's a little.
We've all had to make our own fun, basically.
I know, right? Oh boy, have we ever?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I mean, we just do GACs and eat breakfast cereals and stuff, and we take it from there. So, all right. So we'll wait. I don't know. Go ahead and get your questions in, and we'll start rocking and rolling. It's just me and Heinzie right now. I don't think we're going to get Gom. I think Gom is probably passed out somewhere in a alleyway behind his house. Mistaking it for his bathroom, as much as he drank last night. I'm pretty positive not only is Grid not going to be on, but he's not getting some nice kisses from Mrs. Grid after drinking all that Foster's.
Oh, that even made me sick. Honestly, I know the taste. I know what he was going through. It's not ideal.
I didn't think it was that bad. I've had Foster's before. I didn't think it was that bad. But then I'm not a big beer drinker, and the beer that I drink is usually like I like a nice Killian Red or something imported. I don't like American beer at all, but I don't usually drink beer 99% of the time. I usually drink. The only time I drink beer was recently. Remember when I had the kidney stones, and I got some Coronas just because I had to. The doctor told me to flush my system out with that. But I always drink bourbon, man. So yeah, but it was funny to watch Grid's reaction last night, like.
I know. It was just like, and I'm going, yep. I told you.
You're right. It tastes like diarrhea.
Do it anyway. We live and learn. He should know better. But no, it was really fun. Look, I mean, the sessions have been cool. It's been really, really good for the stream the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man.
It's been, we got some great exposure. A lot of people didn't even know we existed, and they're watching now. And we had a few new faces in yesterday. No, we're in a good. It's in a really, really good, fun place at the moment. So, we're doing some pretty fun stuff there. Our boy Grid's doing his tip of the week now every week, and it's been really exciting. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a really good tip of the week. It was funny though. In the chat, people were like, "What is this? I didn't come here for math. I'm drunk. I can't figure this out." Like, you guys know that you can watch the stream again later, and it might be actually beneficial to you. Throw him over the board. Walk him off the plank. Introducing facts in our drinking beverage.
It was just, it's like, what the hell? Come on, I didn't come here for school. This is the Friday night. This is BS. But
it was all fun.
It was really, really great. It was a good little session. They all are, though. I have a ball.
Yeah, we always have fun. So check out Heinzie, the Grid Sessions, and you do those every Friday. But then you stream. What other days are you streaming right now?
So we've been doing. See, the thing is, we try and break it up a bit so everyone gets some love. That's what it's all about. So we've been doing Australia friendly times during the week, which is obviously mornings for the US guys. And then obviously we've got the big Grizzly session on the Friday night US. So everyone gets some love. We try and share it around a bit. So so we've been doing Monday morning, which is Monday night by the time we get here, because we're a bit ahead. and then the Thursday morning US, which is obviously Thursday night here on Oz. And Tuesday session crazy too.
There you go.
Been, yeah. Our boy Toyota's out there. Hello, Toyota.
Hey,
good morning, buddy.
Everybody. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see our boy Toyota, the mod master, as I like to call him.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That boy's everywhere, boy. Let me tell you, he's everywhere modding. All right. Well, we got questions coming in. Here they come. All right. Well, let's start digging in here. All right. Really, Meow Meow, this is the first question I get. It's from you, and it's this question. Really, Meow Meow? You're gonna start me off the morning with this? God dang, it's not bad. It's bad enough you left my ass. Now you're gonna bring this to me. Thought you loved me, Meow Meow.
To be fair, Meow Meow, are you talking about the game dying one?
Yeah, is the game dying? Come on,
Meow. You're a troll, and I like it, Meow Meow. I do like it. Having said that,
brother,
early last year, I think a lot of us were questioning that, though. To be fair,
not
anymore. Yeah, I think we're all good. We're up and running, and they're investing back into it, and I think we're in a really good place. But early last year, there was certainly concerns that it was going that way, and I think it's full 180-degree turn on that.
What you don't know about, I don't know if I've told you about this, what makes Meow Meow so special, I think she's a vampire. You want to know how I know? Because I've tested this theory.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm doing, no matter at 3 o'clock in the morning, if I took any character up or did anything, the next thing that would appear in the guild chat would be "Go on" from Meow Meow. Every time. It was the scariest thing ever. Like, wait a minute. Meow Meow, you got me earlier. Do you sleep? And then that's when the theory of the vampirism came into my brain, because I'm like, there's no way, man. There's no way. Every time she would catch me, I like first thing, like middle of the night, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do Beskar Mando here. She's asleep. She's got to be asleep. She works hard. She's a busy lady." And the next thing I say, "Go on, Ranger." Like, God damn. I mean, seriously, there's just no escaping. I love you too, man. You're one of my favorites. All right, so we got that question. No, the game is not dying. All right. And then Meow Meow. God damn it. This is the next question from Meow Meow. Ranger, do you miss Meow Meow? Yes, I miss you, Meow Meow. In a twisted, abusive relationship kind of way. No, actually, Meow Meow's a hell of a player, and she was a hell of an officer. When we first started the Mythic Raid, I mean, poor Meow Meow. I mean, that young lady, man, she was on top of it, doing stuff.
Yeah. Look, any guild and officer. Look,
I know, right? Mad
really
props.
Yeah, huge amount. I mean, they do it really voluntarily, and sometimes things go pear-shaped. I've seen it again recently, where things just haven't quite gone to plan, and there's been a lot of unhappiness in chat, directed that way at the officers and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm a guild leader myself, so I see a lot of that. And I tell you, it's one of those situations where there's so much work going in the background. There's hours and hours and hours of planning in a lot of cases that people don't even see. And it's a thankless task. So guys, don't forget to thank your officers for helping out, and your leader as well, because they do put a lot of work behind the scenes you don't even know about. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, I've been in that position, and it's I've always said too, if you want to be a great leader, learn how to be a great follower. And when you can support someone that's doing they're doing the dirty work, man. It's straight up. Rambam messaged me in Discord, so I don't have to go search for your monkey ass. Where are you? Because he wants to jump in. I'm like, sure. I thought he had the link to this, but let me find Rambam. Oh Christ, he's got like 8,000 names in here. See, Ram. Wait, that's the Lightning Squadron. Wait, does that say make Mace great again? God damn it!
Of course it does. Are you seriously getting Ram in here?
He wants to come in here, and I don't know. He's a content creator, and it counts, Heinzie, so get over it, all right?
But, like, there goes the whole session.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, so... All right. Well, those are two fantastic questions for me. Let's see if we can continue on here. Russ Der Hawk. The Hawk. Oh, it's the
Russ.
Hawk. I would say it's in my sweet German accent. Russ the Hawk.
Hello, Russ. Hello, Russ.
There's no king shaming. It says, question, Heinzie. What is the name of the song on your Empire intro?
It is a good one, isn't it? It's a ripper. Okay, so the band is called Muse. And it's a song called Knights of Sidonia. And it's the Hectic remix. I can put it in chat if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Link it in there, brother.
Yeah. So I'll put the song in there. The details are there, and you just search that. But yeah, it's an absolute cracker. Our boy Scotty Anderson, as you'd expect, he's a legend. Yeah. And he said, "Dude, this is a song for you for that." And yeah, it's just absolutely awesome. But yeah, I'm just quickly copying it now. It's in chat for you there, Russ.
There
Hang on
you
1
go.
second. Popping it in there for you. So there it is there.
Hello
Enjoy.
there.
Hello there.
It's a cracker.
That's the one I did.
Oh no! Hello, Ram. Good morning, buddy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, it's great. We're just hanging here. Obviously, you know, everyone else pulled out and you're the last person on the list to join us today, so it was nice of you to join us. You know, it's great.
Do y'all
Hey, I saw you two being lonely. I was like, yeah, you know, it's not gay if it's not a three-way, so.
It isn't.
Remember, I'm not that cheap, dude.
Ask
Come
Mort.
on. You talked about this. Come on.
I was on Mort's stream on Monday, and that shit must have played like 20 times. I'm like, God damn. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Let's see
Great
here.
stream last night, guys.
It was a lot of fun. Dude, can you believe the dodging that happened in that? It was unbelievable, dude.
Insane.
I had some bad shit on my ships too from my stream last night because I got stuck with just the TIE fighter left under an Empire, and that thing dodged left and right. I was like,
Galaxy of dodges.
seriously, man. Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, that Falcon, man, it says, nope, no, Heinzie.
Not in my house.
Not in my house. All right, next question here from Andy Plays Games. Well, Andy, we like to play games too. All right, nice name. It says, question and a little game for anyone who, what is this one single realistic change and only one you can make to Beskar Mando's kit to make him journey worthy?
I don't think it's a change to the kit you need. I think you just need some more supporting characters around him.
That's the thing, yeah. We need more
Right.
Mandalorian characters, right?
He's
We've got the
pretty
armor
cool.
and him, but
Yeah. This kit's pretty cool. The birds do a good job. You know, the vibro blade, it works great. The kit's fine. It's just missing the support characters around him at this stage.
I'd say the only thing that they could change if they needed it, and they don't really need to change his kid, like you guys said. I mean, his kid is really solid. He just doesn't have a supporting cast. But if they wanted to do something, I fully expected them to have the Amban rifle to disintegrate as the journey character and not the regular bounty hunter. But I guess they decided not to go for that.
well, they went through based off the season, right? So because he used it in the beginning of season 1, and then by the season 2, he's gotten rid of that and is using more of the other stuff in his tools, and then especially once he gets the spear, right? I'm surprised the spear wasn't a part of it, but you know, it was season 2, so Beskar Spear Mando's coming soon, guys. So get ready for that legendary journey. So.
150 million Luke, so why not chuck some more in?
I mean, yeah, we got 5 Hans, 6 Chewies, and a partridge in a pear tree. What's one more, right? So,
Straight up.
yeah, I think this kit's fine. I think once we get I'm convinced that we're getting Bo-Katan and her crew and some more Mandos in here, that Mando team is going to be pretty special. I think once all is said and done. So. Let's give it a little bit of time, right? They just did the Mando tag. Obviously, it ain't for the characters that are mostly in the game because the other Mandos suck. So, yeah,
It'll be the same kind of situation as like Moff Gideon, right? Moff Gideon, there's nothing wrong with Moff Gideon.
Oh,
but
he's
his
great.
Is useless because there's not enough of a good supporting cast for him.
Yeah, you use Moff Gideon right now. I'm using him with like Treya. Because, you know, you put... Although the team you faced last night, Heinz, that was a banger team right there. That was an interesting team Thrawn lead with Vader and Gideon. Ooh.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, that was really rough, especially when you didn't have anything left in the tank,
On so
man.
many levels was that rough.
Yeah.
But look, I think it's only a matter of time before we're going to get the Dark Troopers at some point, and I think that'll get Gideon up and running.
Yeah,
I think
we're going to get some more stuff coming, especially for Mando Season 2, and it'll be fine. Let me drink some more coffee here. Cause,
I'd love to see a combination where you have a Gideon lead, and I'd like to see something on the lines of the Death Trooper hook up there. I'd like to see, again, the Dark Troopers as well thrown in, and get Stormtrooper viable again, the original, the OG. All the guys that were in season 1 all together and group them and make them
Flame Trooper as well.
Yeah, let's get a Flame Trooper in there.
Yeah.
Incinerator Trooper.
Or Scout. Or we get Scout at some point as well.
Scout Trooper, yeah.
So, I think there's potential there definitely for another full team that could be really solid. But yeah, he just doesn't have the cast yet. I think same thing.
All right. Keep getting your questions in, guys. Rock and roll. All right, next question. We're just having a little chat here. You're hanging out. When Griffey... What was that?
What are you laughing at, Ram?
Somebody tossed in the question. You want, I can go ahead and answer it early.
I didn't see it, but what? No, you wait for the question there, young.
I'll wait for
sir.
it.
We have a format here.
You'll see it.
It hasn't popped up yet, but I'm sure it will. When Griffey Jr. question: have Kylo and Zombie Palp? Should I hammer down to get Galactic Legend Rare or hold for incoming Galactic Legends? This is a great question. I'm gonna give my opinion on this and get your guys' opinion on this. I don't play for what might come. I play for what is here. Yep. Plain and simple. And come up with a plan. Now, I sometimes will alter that plan if it's something drastic, right? Because when Galactic Legends were first announced, I was doing one plan. I'm like, well, I got to scrap that plan because I got to get Galactic Legends. But that's the rare case. 95% of the time, I'm like, nope. Like right now, I'm not working on Sith Eternal Empire. I'm determined to get Beskar Mando to 5 because I'm tired of being in the Mythic rating. Like, I got 6%, and someone's like, I got 33. I'm like, shit. Damn it, I need Beskar.
There we go.
That's the second time that shit's done that here in the last 24 hours, and I'm going to get really ugly with my internet provider. For a year, I've not had really any issues other than a hiccup here and there, but once in a while, it just hiccups. And that's just like for like a minute, or like 35 minutes, I'm just like, okay, that's great.
They said Ranger dropped to go farm Beskar Mando.
No, I have Beskar Mando. He's geared 12. There we go. We should be back. Let me just refresh and make sure we're good.
You're all back. You're all back, man. I'm back.
Yep. So sorry about that, folks.
There we go.
All right. No, it was a little hiccup here on my internet there. So weird and it's actually 12 hours on the dot since the last one. I think there's conspiracy. I'm just throwing that out there. So, there we go. And then my phone now wants to play the damn stream at the same time. All right, thank you, YouTube, for finally notifying me. All right, let's get back into the questions. I apologize. Well, we were talking about, future farming. So I'd given my two spiels, and I think wanted to get Ram Bam and Heinz's thoughts on, do you chase what's not there, or do you go with what you got?
I totally agree. I think, Ray is a really great character. You're not going to be disappointed farming Ray, let's be honest. And if you can go into a GAC, for instance, if we're talking that at the moment, if you go in with 3 Galactic Legends and your opponent's only got 2, you're already ahead. You're up and running. So, look, I think we're certainly going to get more Galactic Legends at some point soon. They're a good money maker and they're good, solid characters, and everyone farms them, and that's a win for CG. So we're definitely getting them. But again, you might find that you've already got a lot of the requirements already, sitting there ready to go, and you might be sitting on resources you don't technically need yet because you might already have requirements to get those guys. So yeah, look, I would definitely go for Ray. I think if you're in the position to do so, I would. You're not going to be disappointed. She's a very good character.
Yeah. Any thoughts you want to add, Ram Bam?
I'm gonna take the unpopular road on this one. I wouldn't go for Ray, but that's based on what I'm understanding is the possible future of like for the next 6 months to a year, with all the Mando content out and the rumors swirling about the whole, Galactic Republic shit coming out, it's quite possible we could get a GL from either one of those eras, both of which I think are much more fan loved, at least by me personally, than Rey. And when you're saying you're not going to regret farming Rey, the character you won't, but you're going to regret farming the characters required to get her. Rose Tico at Relic 5, Holdo Relic 5, Resistance Pilot Relic 3. Yeah, that's a lot of bloat in your roster. If you don't need that bloat, she's a great character, and I will absolutely get her at some point. But I want to see what the next road's coming in. Give it a month or so, see where the next road's coming, and then if how I look at it, you said that you may be sitting on resources that you don't need, and you can just drop them on her. Well, if that's the case, if they come out with, say, best legendary spear Mando or something like, hey, these are all the characters and I already have all those requirements, then there's no harm, no foul. I can just drop all those resources right on Rey. What if I lost a month and I'm already winning GACs? So it really gets me nothing,
I mean, you can, but you just have to make an assessment, like where you are with your account.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you want to play it that way, I mean, that's, again, you're not really, you're hoarding resources anyway and just waiting to see what drops. But they may not drop one of these until 6 months from now. You're gonna wait 6 months, CG's on their own schedule. So you just gotta kind of make an assessment. I don't think you regret anything you get that's gonna make your roster better.
Except for Rose.
Except for Rose. Yeah, but you got Rey out of the deal, so I mean,
Rose,
more rancor food.
Handy. She's very handy these days.
Yeah, good sacrificial character.
And you need the devout mechanic to work. She's very handy.
Yeah.
Yes. For now, I use Kit Fisto. Some bozo maybe take him up to Relic 5, and so
you have done that yourself, Anakin. All right.
$20 is $20.
Yay. Let's see here. Let's go to the next question. Goliath's question. What is the best P14 for C-Pit raid? Well, there's only two options.
Yeah.
It's called Rey, because Kylo sucks in that part of it. I'm sorry, he just does.
Which tier?
Tier 4. The fourth phase of the Mythic raid.
Yeah, no, Kylo sucks.
Yeah, it's the team that we've been using is Gas Lead with Rey, Fives, Rex, Hermit Yoda if you don't have, like, say, Watt or something like that. Because, that's Phase 4 is a different animal altogether. Oh, boy. And then you save your Rebels for, like, the burn down phase in case, you get the Rancor down to, like, 90%, then everybody goes in with their Rebel team and burns it down, but the other ones don't do cards as well. Let's see, Jedi ain't gonna do too well. Kylo Ren ain't gonna do too well. Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine. Oh boy.
Sith Eternal can get a 2-3% easily. Just you gotta have Malik in there, because Malik, every time he drains, he's gonna drain a solid portion of that health.
Yeah, I think
it's not gonna be nearly enough as like Rey. No.
Yeah, I think that we've been using Django and Malik as a cleanup team as well, because if something goes poopy, so when you get to the final phase, you have another team that can survive enough to do some damage, in case you need it. So, but that's a good suggestion. Any thoughts on that, Heinze?
Yeah, I've been trying a few things as well. I mean, I've got another team that does about between 4 and 6% as well, which is Jedi Knight Luke, and then Galactic Legend Luke, Gas, Jedi Knight Revan, and Jolie. That works okay as well, but it doesn't get anywhere near what Rey does in that phase. I've been trying to test armor. I've got armor at Relic 6 with Sith Eternal to see if we can get any extra out of that, and that ain't working so far. So yeah, look, again, I think Rey is definitely the pick for that last phase, no doubt.
What if you did armor with Supreme Leader Kylo? All those counters would charge his ultimate up pretty quickly, I think, right?
Yeah, but I think you get bigger scores in phase 2 and 3 with Kylo. I mean, he can. When I mentioned those,
you get bigger scores in phase 1. You can solo 50% of it if you had Relic 8.
Yeah, but so that way you have to use less teams in the guild to get through the first 3 phases. But I haven't really seen anybody using Kylo in any form in phase 4 that were like, "Yeah, this is great."
That raid, you just need an enormous amount of planning and coordination. That's the trick.
That is really the trick.
You've just got to get your teams together. You've got to have as many people. You've got to find. You've got to actually like do a vote to the guild and say, guys,
what time?
What time is everyone going to be here consistently that we can all get here and drop damage at once? That's what you need to do. If you don't do that, unless you're a high-end guild with all the teams and high damage output, that's the whole. You're all good. You're all fine. But if you're on the cusp of finishing it, you just need to basically sit there with your phone, one move before you finish the actual run, sitting on your phone, get into your Discord and say, okay, I've got 10%, 20%, 5%, whatever you got, and then just have one of your officers calculating when you hit 100, go, okay, guys, drop in 2 minutes and go bang and move on to the next phase. It's the only way to do it. It's the most efficient way to do it. That's freaking annoying, but that's what you got to do.
Have to do it. So we start getting to the... No, I think we set a record for my guild. We did it in 2 hours the other day.
This is getting out of
Oh!
Now, the auto of them.
Luna Band is now following. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Luna. What was I saying? Yeah, we did it in 2 hours. I was shocked. I was like, all right, we finally got this uncoordinated. But it was those monster players with that goddamn armor put up those crazy scores. I was like, damn. I gotta step up my game. Crap. But then there's the whole gear crunch, and I'm still on it. All right. Let's see here. Next question. What else in 3 says, question, what team types would you use against a Jedi Master Luke Watt Bears team on defense in GAC? Well, the obvious one is Sith Eternal, but what do you guys like to use? The team that I used the other day worked perfectly was you have to kind of play. Well, we have to kind of play it by ear, but you can use Jedi Revan with Gas and Luke because you can get around the taunt, and then you just burn Luke last. I used that with the Sidious. I was on his stream, and he was really worried because there was a Jedi Master Luke like that team. I think it was Jedi Master Luke, Bastlin, somebody else. I can't remember, but I'm like, I think we're okay if we can see what he plays on defense. It's very defense dependent on what your opponent puts because it may not dictate that you may be able to use this. But we used Luke, Revan, Gas, and Luke, and we were able to burn it down. So, but that sacrifices 3 teams. Is there any other teams you guys can think of that you like to use?
That don't use the Galactic Legend?
No Rey, no Kylo.
Sorry,
it ain't Kylo Ren. I can tell you that right now.
No, Kylo Ren.
Unless you got armor or something. Oh God.
Go for it,
Eternal. I have fun with Sith Eternal. He's brilliant for a team like that.
Odd.
And what you can get away with just what Tambor if you need to. Again, I've got armor and I'm loving using armor. It's a lot of fun in that lineup. It really is. It just makes them virtually indestructible.
Well, if we don't have a Galactic Legend like Sith Eternal, who would you use then? Yeah. See, that's the question. That's why I was saying you're going to have to use that team there. Get past the taunt. And what's good about Jedi Revan Lead is that first attack from Luke will not do anything because they have tenacity up. So they'll resist it. And then you mark whatever the other Jedi is, burn him down because, you can even go after Watt if you want to get him off the board quick so he doesn't put that other stupid buff up. And then it's 2-on-3. Then you burn the other Jedi down, and it's pretty nice, especially with Luke's stun. But again, you're sacrificing 2 other teams, but you can still get away with it because you can go Shock T clones, and then you can go Rex 5s, another team, right? So, you're gonna have to learn how to use those other counters if you're gonna do it. Like Rex against Grievous is. You're gonna have to learn how to use it. You're gonna have to learn how to use Shock T and her clones, so you can go take out another team, which can do it. You can even use Shock T clones and then go Rex something else, Rexolate. We did that last night with Heinz. I'm like, go Rexolate their ass. But it's a very limited team. Jedi Master Luke, he's a bitch. He can be a little.
Watt in that team.
What's that?
If there's no Watt in that team, like my opponent put down Basso, Lee, JML, and Hoda.
Yeah, that's nasty too.
It's nasty, but it's not Watt nasty.
No.
And so
You can use gas then or something like that.
Yep, I've heard people using Gas 5's Chewy. I've heard people using this weird team, Treya with Vader, and you can do Thrawn or Watt, either one, because you just isolate and you drain them out, and Vader just wrecks them, and he never gets ability block because he'll cleanse it because of Treya. But again, most of these teams are taking out, key players from other teams that you're going to need in 3v3, and they're all scarce. So,
yeah,
without a Galactic Legend, it's rough.
Yeah, it really is. All right. Let's see. Next question. Let's see. Psychodrome's question: will we get a new Galactic Chase soon? Oh, the Galactic Chase, the greatest event ever done! Huzzah! I don't know. Not, Galactic Chase. We think we'll get another one soon, guys. I don't care.
I mean, the drop rates on some of them haven't been ideal anyway.
We actually like ships.
I guess it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a ship. It could be.
What Galactic Chase did they do that was not ships? Was there any that they done that haven't been?
No,
ships?
but it could be a character. We could do a Galactic Chase with the character. Have they done one with a character? I don't know. It's too early in the morning.
So. I think it's only been ships.
The new Beskar Commander with spear action, Kung Fu grip. The new Galactic Chase, huzzah! There you go.
Yeah, sure.
That's why they pay me the little dollars. Let's drink some more coffee. I still think it's
your
good.
internet provider.
I think I think this is going to be the year of the ship. I'm just waiting for the influx of ships that are going to be coming soon. But that was my big guess for 2021. So we'll see what happens. It wouldn't surprise me if we did get another Galactic Chase. Huzzah! All right. Ziglet's Haint. Oh boy, you're being haunted. We're getting Haint haunted here on the Jedi Academy. It says, question for Rambam. What is the question? Is Relic 8 Mace just as useless? Oh, boy. There it is. Relic 8 Mace just as useless as Gear 11 Mace. Oh, boy.
Plays Mace.
Get that shit out of here, Heinzie.
They're your words, man.
Taken out of context, yes.
That sounds like it was in context to me.
No. If I remember correctly, that was someone was put it in chat. And I always read my chat to a fault, and that's my issue. Is if you put it in chat, I'm probably gonna read it, and then I'm gonna realize what you put, and I'm gonna be like, God damn it, shit, get that shit out of here. But of course, Heinzie had to be the preloading Muppet that he is and clip it.
Not like you're good anyways, Mace.
No, you should absolutely take Mace up to Relic 8 because
no, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
No,
you should
not. Much damage.
You have to be like.
You don't have a Relic 8 Mace, so you don't know, so you can't talk.
Well, I've seen your results, and I can say no.
You were the stupid that made me take it to bloody relics in the first place. So don't start that with me, young man.
I remember paying you for it, so
no,
I don't see you complaining about that.
The plot thickens.
It was worth it.
$20 is $20.
I'll do anything for $1. Oh my god! I
couldn't pay him in Foster, so I had to figure out something else.
Well, that's true. What else in 3 questions? Is the stream dying? LOL. Answer: why, yes, it is. Maybe get some gourmet coffee. Well, if gourmet coffee would fix the internet, I would do that. It's so weird. I've not had any problems in the last 24 hours. Bam, it's like drop for like 3 minutes. Drop.
Truth is buying too much gourmet coffee. There's not enough money for good internet connection. That's the problem.
Yeah,
That's
too much gourmet coffee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else in the 3 question? With all the preloading Urs has done lately, Heinzie, are you worried about him taking your preload championship title?
Oh wow. Okay. No.
The bold claim, my friend.
He's been going all right. He's been going okay.
Yeah, you guys, Random, you had a hell of a good match against him.
He's been going all right, Ram. He's been going okay.
Oh, me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
No, it's
Why
been
does
great.
everybody
Look,
keep asking me that? It's like you guys think I'm distraught or something about my loss. I'm good, man. I fucked up on defense or on offense. I know exactly where I did it. God,
come on, man. Come on, bro.
It's Ram Bam. I'm just used to it. I don't even try to bother anymore.
No, look, all jokes
fucked up
aside.
on offense. I took a team that I did not think was going to win, or that I thought Mike could pull it off with better.
Yeah,
banners.
I was a little
team-
questioning of some of those moves you made. I'm like, wait, what is Ram Bam? Why is he using that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like,
The ball move caught. Let's see if it pays off. No, it didn't.
it did not pay off.
It
It did not
did
work.
not. And the team that I cleaned it up with, it did exactly what I needed to do. So it's just I messed it up as usual. And
Dude, I think you did a good job. Look, I mean, it was a
It was
good battle.
close. It came
if
down.
if anybody watched that, you know I had him hurting. He was scared. He saw that DR up front. He was scared, scared. Sweating.
No, it was a good battle. It's been a cool
It
couple
was
of
really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a ball. I had so much fun in the the pregame. You know, we're doing smack talk videos and all sorts of stuff like that. I had so much fun the other week. It was really, really epic. Yeah, it was just a really cool experience. I'd love to do more of them. I know there's been, a lot of talk about some people like them, some don't. They're not genuine, whatever else. Look, it's just entertainment. It's fun. I had a ball. Everyone did. And, people watched it. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
So
Gin up that excitement from the community,
Yeah,
exactly. I agree. I wish they were genuine. I can't say that it would have felt better watching Heinze beat Urs legitimately, right? Watching
account versus account.
Exactly. Yeah. Instead of the current
can I say this then? With that being said, I think that if Urs did win, I think that's even a bigger win because it's not his account. Like on the flip side, I think that because you're not so familiar with it, and if you pull off a win with that, I reckon that's even a bigger achievement.
Yeah, but okay, if it's not your account, yes, that can be looked at as a bigger win. But however, if I was to, let's say I beat him, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, he didn't know his account anyways, so it's not really that much of an accomplishment. So it depends on who wins in that scenario, right?
Yeah, I'd love to get in the position where, and again, we can't because of TOS, right? We can't do that. But I'd love to go head to head against someone, and someone else play my account, and I play someone else and go flip. I mean, if it's that much of a difference, I don't think that makes a huge difference at all. I know that there's certainly some things you're more comfortable with, but again, if you're a good player and you've got your good theory crafting and your brains behind it, it doesn't matter. What account you've got to play with, you still got the toys and you got to perform on the day and get the job done. So I don't see that as much as being a big deal, but maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Go ahead, Randa.
It would have felt better being legitimate, and the stuff is already there in the game for them to do this. You already searched by ally codes. Their Galactic War already pulls ally codes from granted it's a dead mode, but it already pulls ally codes from your shard for you to go up against. I don't understand how that's not possible for them to do it when every other game that I've ever seen, Raid, fucking
another F-bomb,
Strike Force, all that stuff, they all allow for live PvP or at least friendship battles. Like, I'm not asking for rewards. I don't care if I get 2 Zetas by beating Heinze. I don't care, right? I don't need the rewards. I want the community aspect. I want to be able to put on a good show. I want to be able to theory craft, because essentially at that point you're also allowing a sandbox mode, right? Because I could just be like, hey Ranger, put this down for me on defense. I want to try something, and put it down, and okay, that didn't work, or okay, that really smashes it. And then we make a video. There's so many unlimited possibilities by them just allowing you to face off against your guildmates or your friends on your ally list or something, rather than the current way and that is set up.
I know they could do it. I mean, I don't understand what they're. I mean, I think they. The only thing I can think of is they don't think there's financial benefit from it, but I just disagree with that totally. Right? Because if you think about it logically, sandbox mode allows people to mess with stuff, see stuff, work against each other, and if they like something, if you do a good job with the tunes, they're going to spend money, right? Because they're going to,
Nightmare brought up a good point too. Charged crystals.
sure.
Would it be amazing? No, but if they're worried about the monetary aspect, well, we don't think we get money. Charged crystals. I guarantee you, there are people that will be like, yeah, I'll pay 1,000 crystals to battle my friend. You know, hell, I'd do it. I'd be like, Heinz, let's set something up. I want to face you, and I'm gonna drop 1,000 crystals right now. Let's do it. You know?
Yeah, Ram, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Let's go head to head. Let's go. Stuff like that. It'd be amazing. It really would. But
exactly.
I think that how good would it be to be able to battle your guildmates, right? Head to head. Like, I think that would be so much fun. It really would. You could even do like a little inter-guild competition on the side if you want, if you're serious about it. Like, there's a lot of things you could have fun with if you're on to go down that track. But yeah, the facility, unfortunately, to do something like that is not there. And because it isn't, obviously, people get inventive and try and come up with ways that you can make these kind of things happen. But everyone in the last few weeks have talked about these matchups, right? I mean, you go into all your Discord chats and everyone's going, how good was this? How good was that? How was the battle? Can't believe you did that. It's a promotion for the game. Like, how is that not cool? How is that not positive?
I know, right? And it's
great.
It's just,
yeah.
So when I see it's the only reason it is financial, and I don't understand that argument. But you know, I don't want to hear from them saying, "Well, the game doesn't allow it." Bull BS. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? When you guys needed to update the game, you got Unity. So don't give me this baloney that you can't do a sandbox mode because the game won't allow it. Now, if you want to say it's not in your best interest, okay, I can't argue with that. It's your game, it's your company. You have to do what you think is best. But I will disagree with you because I think it's a great opportunity for you to get, you know, it just, there's so many possibilities and they're all positive. I just, you know, we keep begging for it. We keep asking for it. We ain't going to get it anytime soon. So we'll just have to do what we have to do. So, all right, let's move on. We got some more questions here. Let's see. Vormax says, question. We need more tunes that could flip positives buffs into debuffs on enemies and or tunes with flip debuffs into buffs from allies. Do we? I don't know.
I don't know if we do. I mean, 11 is one of them.
Yeah. Do we need more of those? I haven't really given it much thought. I'll get back to you on that, Vormax. Let me mull that one over. There's a lot of number crunching in that one because it's not just the aspect of doing it. Sure we can get some more characters, but how does that affect certain teams, right? Because if you had a character say like that gets into some strange mechanics.
I'm pretty happy with a lot of the mechanics they've been bringing.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with any of them.
I don't think there's anything really that is out there and, you know, crazy. Look, I still believe, you know, some of the mechanics that we have are great. You've got, you know, you've got things like the payout mechanics for bounty hunters, things like that are great. I think that's probably still one of the best mechanics they brought to the game. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy that. But yeah, look, some of the ones they brought out recently are pretty cool. I like them. Do we need more? We're probably going to get more because we're going to get more characters, just generally. Yeah. So but I don't think there's a huge necessity for them. I think the balance of a lot of the characters we got out there are not too bad at the moment. There's always room to improve and bring more in. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got to mull that one over. I'll get with you, Warbex. All right, Jay, question. Are you gearing up Gar Suxton and ISC in preparation for them being needed for Mando stuff? I'm not even interested. If I have to do it, I will. They're 7-star, but I'm not just trying to get Beskar, Mando, and Armor up is a nightmare right now. I'm even thinking about 2 other characters. What about you 2 guys?
Yeah, I've got. Sorry if I can, Ram, if you don't mind. Sorry, mate.
Go for it.
I actually have both of them at Gear 12, to be honest. And the reason I have that is for the ship. It's really, really handy for what I use, especially in the last few phases of the dark side territory battle and fleets. Comes in pretty handy. With the is it the Invigorate? I think it is. I'm right.
Yeah.
I use it for that quite a lot, so I have it at Gear 12 for that reason and that reason mainly. Yeah, look, I think there'll be other Mando characters that will come in. Those ones might get some more love because of maybe a new mechanic, or whether there's going to be other characters that will buff them up, make them viable again. But I wouldn't be holding my breath at the moment. There's no huge,
I
huge
think if
push
they do
to
anything
go do it now,
yeah, I think if they do anything with Mando characters, they'll introduce new Mando characters that you'll have to get for the event. They're not going to bring in Gar Suxton and ISC as part of that compilation.
For example, we got the Rogue One tag in ages ago, and Cassian's just still okay. And you've got Bodhi, who's absolute trash. So yeah, I wouldn't panic.
You sure he's absolute trash? Let's ask Grid.
Nah, what? Sorry. Ask. Oh yeah,
Let's ask Grid. He's got Rux, 7 Zeta, Bodhi.
But so does Loki, and he uses it.
What bet did he lose for that?
Huh?
What bet did he lose for that?
I can't remember. I can't remember if it was the.
He would have lost a bet for that.
Oh no, he lost a bet for all 3 of them.
Oh wow.
He, Zeta Clone Wars, Chewbacca, Zeta Bodhi, and Zeta Mace. Well,
that hurts my soul to hear that. All right, next question from 1L73 says, question, will next week be the big week of CG being unquiet? I think so, because they said a couple weeks Galactic Conquest will be mid-February, going into end of February toward March. I think we're going to get a big announcement next week. What do you guys think?
Hope so.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
Subject to change. Subject to change there. Yeah, look, I think that something. Yeah, we know that Conquest's going to come up. I think they're working heavily in the background on that by the looks of things. And yeah, I think that we'll start to get some info this week. Absolutely.
All right, and our Wilson, Mr. Wilson, says, question, is the Mando team important for a new player? No. That's my thoughts.
It's a luxury.
It's a luxury. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Quill and IG is super nice with Rey along with Beskar, but they're more of a luxury item. What do you think, Randy?
There's so many they're going to be more luxury and end game type stuff. The characters that you get for, Quill, IG-11, Cara Dune, they're all going to be, a lot better used at the end game level than they are the beginning game. There's so much better beginning game characters that you shouldn't even worry about Mando characters, to be honest.
All right. Psycho Drums. Question for Heinze. Question, sarcasm for Heinze. Do you ever use GG Fleet in Arena? Is there any good reason to use AoE before starting the overcharge? You got a pregame before the party, brah. God damn, Heinze, they're coming at you.
I may have done a misplay.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Not going to lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no, let's be... Look, I didn't do a misplay. I it up. That's what I did. I'm not going to lie. It was the finest moment last night when I did that. As soon as I hit the button, my heart just sank, and I thought, "You absolute clown." So yeah, again, not my finest moment, man. But thanks for pointing it out. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Psycho. That's what he's here for. To bring you pain and suffering.
That's fine. Ram does that to me all the time anyway. It's nothing different. It's just someone else.
Oh my God. Let's see here. Next question from Nightmare. Question, next quality of life update should include fleet reinforcements coming out in that order I placed them. Can you explain how the current reinforcement works, please? Because I have no effing clue. The AI always prioritizes, as far as I understand it, it always prioritizes like a tank if you're getting your ass kicked, right? Which if you're playing the AI 9 times out of 10, you're kicking its ass. So I don't, it doesn't have the smarts to, like, if you got a GR fleet on defense, to bring in Plo instead of Clone Sergeant or Houndstooth, right? So it makes it really predictable. It's really predictable in when you're facing NGAC or Arena how the ships work. But your guys' thoughts on this?
Loadouts. I'd like to see loadouts first.
Who would love to see loadouts?
Fleet loadouts.
Please, ship tab loadouts, please.
Yeah, that's what we want. Honestly, everything else around it, the only quality of life update that we want at all, even if you just do this and nothing else, is get the fleet loadouts in. It's just really annoying, and it's just something that it just needs to be done. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. Just do it.
I will say the ships don't always play by the calling a tank first. I've noticed in Galactic or in Fleet Arena, when I'm going against a negotiator and I have all the characters debuffed and Anakin's low on health, and sometimes the AI will call in Plo, and then right after it they'll call in Clone Sarge. And so by process you would think that they would call in Sarge first because tank, but not all the time. They call in Plo sometimes if they need to get a heal or a cleanse or something.
Yes, I haven't seen that. Every arena of the battle I've done or GAC, it's like, here comes the other tank. It's either Houndstooth or Clone Sergeant. It's like, oh gee, here we go. Oh, I'm shocked. I had to see this. The only time I get shocked was like, Millennium Falcon, what are you doing in here? Did you not put a tank?
Yeah.
Did you not put a tank on defense? Yeah.
For a tip, if I can, but yeah, more often than not, if there's particular characters, ships you want coming out, I actually have only been seeing the reinforcements instead of filling them up. I only have done 2 and or 3 to make sure that if any of those 2 or 3 come out, you're in a good position when a reinforcement comes up. I haven't been maxing out my reinforcements lately for that reason, and it's made life a lot easier. You're going to get a solid ship coming out next in line if you've only got a few there.
Yeah,
you're not going to get the filler in it.
Yeah, someone said the other day they noticed that I was shorthanding the fleets, right? And I got the idea, of course, from Thane. He's like, yeah, you don't need the extra reinforcements. The battle will be decided way before then, so just go with the ones you want to have come in there. And then that way that the AI has no choice but to select from those options. I'm like, that's a good point. If the AI is going to be dumb, then you keep it simple, stupid.
Start the dumbness. Yeah.
So there you go. All right, guys, we are an hour in, top of the hour here on the Jedi Academy, drinking some nice coffee, hanging out with our friends Heinze and Rambam here at NPR. We're having a good time. Good times. And all those wonderful people in the chat, why don't you hit that thumbs up? Get your questions in. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, what are you waiting for? Give that thing a little touch. Come on, you want to rub it. Touch that like button. And why don't you share the stream with your friends? Come on, it's good times. Go ahead and get that share going. But get your questions in. Remember, we do have a cutoff time, so if you want to get your questions in sooner rather than later, this is the way to do it. So there you go. And if you really want us to get to your question, you can super chat, that kind of stuff. And if you want to have fun on the stream, we do have alerts on. So if you want to do stream elements and play bits, you can do that. It's all good fun. We're here just to have fun. And then right after this is a programming note. I'm going to go do a GAC. I'm going to do Grande's GAC. That's just, we use that as kind of a test account now, even though we want to give him Kyber. We want to help Grande get Kyber, but, yeah, we're going to test stuff.
I actually had Grande drop into my Patreon chat the other day.
Oh yeah, he came into, he's getting his life a little bit better. Yeah.
He dropped in and he said, by the way, guys, just a reminder, I'm kind of a big deal, and then dropped straight back out again. That was it. That's what he did. Right. So,
guys, I found another chicken. All right. Let's go to the next question. What else in 3 says question? Rambam, could you sense the disturbance in the Force when Arnold rollicked up his mace? What was that like? Rambam, so
not like you're good anyways, Mace.
There you go.
Rambam doesn't even want to say anything. He's so distraught at the moment. Did we lose Rambam or?
Oh no! God damn it! I've been on mute.
Oh man! you got my hopes up.
No, I just further confirmed my suspicions that his time is coming. He will be made great again this year at some point.
Are you still
on that, huh?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I've been saying it for 3 years, and one of these years I will be right.
I mean, if you keep saying it and then it happens, you're like, hey, look, it's Nostradamus Rambam.
Exactly.
How did he know?
Exactly.
Oh, you keep fighting that fight, man. You keep being you. You do you, bro. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's like football fans, like, this year we're going to win the Super Bowl. And then every year you don't until you finally do. And you're like, see, I told you. I knew it. We were going to win the Super Bowl. What happened to the other 29 years you didn't get it right?
It was funny because I guess he was doing a GAC stream a couple of days ago or something. And one of these guys sent me a clip of him talking about Mace and congratulating Irvs on the win. And he was saying dominated me. And I'm like, I remember history different, but okay.
It's not domination. That was a close match, man. There was no domination.
There's no domination there. It was but okay, whatever. The victor will remember the history, I guess.
Yes, that's the way it works.
So, but he was like, look, I can't talk crap about Ram Bam because I was the guy that took Grievous up when he was garbage, and so Ram will have his time at some point when they finally rework Mace. It will happen. Just I'm hoping this year.
There you go. This is the way. Hashtagger says, question, how did you mod your non-Zeta Sidious for Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine 1? Or Sith Eternal for Phase 1? Thanks. Haven't done it yet. We do have a video on it that Sir Loki had done, and I think Finn did a whole video about it.
May I?
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Yeah, I've done it. Okay, so guys,
did you have Zeta or non-Zeta?
You have to do the Zeta.
I do.
You have to do the Zeta. Doing it without the Zeta is a waste of tickets. We know how valuable these tickets are, guys. Honestly, chuck the Zeta on. You do it first shot every time. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. Get the Zeta on. Just that's the only thing I highly recommend is to put the Zeta on it. Absolutely.
Yeah, put a ring on it.
Yep.
Rambam, any thoughts?
On armor?
Yes, we're talking about the armor, yes.
I kind of tune out when Heinze starts talking, about politics and whatnot.
Hey, you think I don't do that when you start talking about Mace, bro? Just saying.
Armor is super, super good, but you gotta.
We're not talking about the goddamn armor. We're talking about Darth Sidious, you mutant.
Oh, hey, we're talking about Darth Sidious. No, you could do it without Darth. Yeah. So, all right, I tried it without Darth Sidious Zeta. I did it without Darth Sidious Zeta one time, and then I lost twice after that. And I was like, never again. I'm just not even gonna just give him the Zeta. Just do it. It's just make your life so much easier. Give the Zeta.
These have been wise words from Rambam. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy, aka Rambam. All right, next question. Dig Dug. Question for Rambam. You keep saying make Mace great again. Can you remind me when he was great?
So, you guys never played at the beginning of the game.
I don't remember that time where he was great.
Did you play at the beginning of the game?
Yes, I did, man.
Oh, well,
I've been doing this for 5+ years, man. Of course I've been playing. Get out of here, Rambam. I just started 6 months ago. I'm really excited about the progress that I'm making in the game.
All right. Was he ever a Jedi Knight Revan? No. Was he ever a Padme? No.
Was he ever good? No.
Yes, he was. I disagree on that. He was good in terms of him being a tank to take the damage and the exposes at the beginning. The exposes were super helpful for clearing out the challenges, the gear challenges and whatnot, because you landed an expose. It did so much more damage back then than it does now. It was helpful. He kind of diminishes after like level 40 or 50, in my opinion. And then his fleet is a beginning fleet, but Tarkin's is better as beginning game anyways. So he had his moment, but it was very, 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 very short-lived, much shorter lived than Grandmaster Yoda's lead.
Everyone in chat's disagreeing with you. And then Hashtagger just donated $1.99 that says, the armor, quote Rambo.
Yes.
Speaking of something that fell out of the Blue Lagoon, it's the harem owner, the sexy lightsaber builder, Sir Loki's here. What's going on, partner?
going on, man? Good morning.
You know, we're just drinking.
We're not talking about Grid. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
No. This is the other guy with the lovely hair and great beard and mustachio.
Thank you.
Yes.
Morning.
Did you like all those new bits I put in there for you? There, donation stuff there, Loki.
I did, man. It's fun.
It's coming along, right?
You did a good job on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more today. So since we get done here, and I can get a nap because I'm like zombified right now. Yeah.
Well, you were on Heinz's stream too, man. Heinz's still wearing the same shirt, man.
I know, right?
My shirt. Did I change my shirt?
Did you change your shirt? I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh,
I can still see the
Bro.
classic on it.
he used to commando it and come on with the same shirt. You know, that was
That's
was like,
hardcore.
man.
That's better than not wearing a shirt
I love
at all.
you, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
That stream was
Doing
awesome.
a favor. You know, I'm helping everyone out here. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
We
dude.
don't want to see your man biddies.
yeah, you know, yeah. I was a madman yesterday. On top of doing all the stuff I was doing, and I was hanging out in the chat with Sweens and then DB Official. Then I jumped into Senate stream. Then I did my stream, and then jumped on Heinji's stream. And I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? I'm all over. Oh God, because Thursday, me and Lucky, we streamed, and we're just. I don't know if you were there. No, it was me and Thane. I was working on all the stuff, but before then, me and Loki had been sitting there for hours giggling like little girls of all this little bits and stuff we were coming up with. For the skewers, come up with all these gifts and stuff, like, oh, let's do this one. And so I record the voice and we put it on there and like, oh, let's do this one. All right, guys, get your questions in. We got the panel building up. We're drinking some coffee, having a nice morning, except for Heinz, who it's 4 a.m. God bless you, sir. And he's drinking beer. What a psycho. All right, let's see here. Anybody can just answer any of these questions. We're just kind of having a nice little casual talk. Fiarda, that's a name. Fiarda. Okay, well that's a name I hadn't seen before. Welcome. Question: what's the best piece of gear to farm when you are trying to get light side tickets for Jedi Master Luke? And is there a way to check out the gear requirements for Galactic Legends? I'm going to give my piece and I'll throw it out to the panel. Chirotex. Light side 7B, get your Chirotex. You're gonna need them. So just farm that node.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to check gear requirements, you can go to StarWarsGalaxyHeroes.gg. That's what I use to check out all the gear requirements for all the characters. And it's a great way to list it out. So, but if you guys have a different suggestion for what you should farm, if you're getting Jedi Master Luke and you want to farm tickets, I think it's the Chirotech one. But anybody have
it's Kairos now.
it didn't used to be.
Yeah, it didn't used to be because obviously it used to be depending on how many rolls you got. Now it depends on percentage, so they changed that. So it used to be, things you'd use to convert for relic materials. That's what I used to do originally,
Yep.
and they changed the system to the percentages, and then obviously from there, you go Kairos every day of the week. You're going to need a stupid amount, so go after them.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, Kairos all day, every day. That is not even a comparison.
Okay. Sorry, I'm seeing something in chat. I'm just writing this down. I'll add it to the list of things I need to do. Well, since I'm not doing D&D today, after I get a nap and go punch the bag a little bit, I'm going to be working on other stuff. Let's see here. Hold on, the Nightbot's fighting me. Don't fight me, Nightbot. Work with me. I love you. Work with me.
You said your butt was fighting you.
Mm-hmm. So you notice how Ramban thinks differently than us, right? I say Jedi Master. I say armor. He thinks mace. I think Jedi Master Luke. He thinks mace.
That was brilliant. You just had no idea what was going on there, Ram. It was beautiful.
I know, right? Speaking of butts, Nightmare question: Ranger, can Heinz and Rambam help you figure out how to put fun channel point redemption? RSG one's currently non-existent. Yeah, I just wrote that down, brother.
Yeah, I can do that. I can help.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll do that afterwards. I'll do GAC and then I'll, Heinz is gonna go get some sleep. God bless him. But I'm sure
I'll do it when I wake up. If Ram helps you in the meantime, go for it.
Ram will get it squared away.
You know, I mean, Ben,
for helping out. In
I gave you credit, man. I've been pimping your shit, man, for helping.
Make sure he doesn't put any mace crap in there, though.
Oh no, that's not helping. No, we're not doing that. Get the hell out of here. Are you kidding me? No.
You might try and sneak it in. Just be careful.
Well,
Same.
Don't put any Foster's preload in there either.
Foster, Australian for preload. All right.
How good Foster's is.
I just want to give you a plug there, Ranger. Every time I watch GA Center and Heise's name comes up, I love it when you talk in the Australian accent.
Like, oi, my name's Heinzie, and I like to do
Heinzie.
GAC. Oi.
Shit cracks me up.
Almost as good as my American accent.
No, that's
What American
What
accent?
the hell was
That's
that?
exactly what you're doing to me, Ranger. That's my
No.
point. It's the same thing.
I am known for
man.
my
It's reverse.
accents and voices. I do a ton of
It
them.
is bullshit. Not even close, bro. Come on, man. We can do better than that.
No,
Aussie
I'm
bro.
doing very good with that. It's intentionally messed up because I'm trying to piss you off. So it's working.
It's working.
It's working. It's working.
Am I pissing you off, Papa?
Gone ham. .com. Oh, God, you have to think of that. I love Peanut. He is the best. And I just got another idea. It'll be a nice little plug. Am I pissing you off? .com. Just on .com. All right.
The other white meat.
Oh my God! If you not watched that, he's like my favorite. Every time Peanut comes out with Jeff Dunham, I just lose it because he's the craziest shit. All right, Darth Rocky TGS's question: could you guys take a look in? Okay, I just got. Oh, you want a Ross review? Okay. We don't do that here on the Jedi Academy, but what you can do, Darth Rocky, is join our Discord, and I'll tell you why. Join our Discord. Find Finity in our Discord. The name FINITY. Send your account and your GG account. We do Ross reviews Monday through Friday on the lunch stream, and instead of just pulling it up on the screen, we will go in depth. So when you send that message to Finn, on top of sending your GG page and your ally code, send like everything you would like us to look at in depth, and we will actually take the time and review your account in depth based off what you want, and then make some observations ourselves. But we don't do that here in the Jedi Academy. I'll do it on stream sometimes, but not this one. But that's not the word. We can get you squared away. So message Finn, give him a day or two to respond. If he doesn't, send him another message like, hey, butthole, respond to me. But he'll get you in the queue. We'll get you a date that works for you. And if you can't be there live, we encourage you to be there live so you can interact either in the chat, or if you want to join the call, you can. But if you can't, it'll be recorded. It'll be on YouTube, so you can go back and watch it. And then if you have questions afterwards, you can message me directly or anybody that's doing the review directly. So we'll get you squared away with that. So just wanted to tell you that, Darth Rocky, because I'd have to go through like hoops right now to change all this stuff to do yours. I don't mind I do it all the time, but this is not this stream. So, but I would more than be glad to do that for you, Darth Rocky. Not a problem whatsoever, brother. All right. Let's see here. Fourth Okagi, the GAC Whisperers in the house. Oh, GAC Whisper in the hizzy. Says, question for Heinzie. Mm-hmm. Would you be down to be part of the commentary team for the inevitable showdown between Loki and myself? Oh, me and Heinzie are going to do fight night that night.
Oh, it's on like in Donkey Kong. Absolutely. It would be an honor. Bring it. Let's go.
He'll be the Aussie and I'll be Harry Carey. It'll be great.
Let's throw it down. Let's do this. I like it. I'm in.
Oh, God. He's getting close there, Loki. That's gonna be That's gonna be war, brother. You and Thane, man, going at it.
Yeah, I'm good with that, man. Let's do it.
Loki's not scared. He's not scared. Look at him. He's not.
I never fight who I want to fight. So
no, you fight random people.
I don't care who I'm paired up with. I'd love to get paired up with one of my friends, with one of the other content creators. I'm looking for the good old Maurice, man, because there's dudes in my bracket that are like 7.6, 7.8. So I still feel like I'm at the top end of that bracket.
You know what? You know what, Loki? I could match up with you at some point.
That'd be
'Cause
sexy.
I'm at
possible, yeah.
7.8, so I could go up against you at some point. Same with Gom, yeah. I'm in the same sort of bracket as you, so there is a possibility one day if things fall into place.
I mean, I want you to get matched up with Gom, dude. I'll be on your stream for that one. 'Cause I
love
want
to
you
go
to-
head to
All
head.
right,
against
I'll
you.
go hang out with Gom, and then you can have Loki on, and I'll go hang out with Gom. Like, all right, Gom, this is what you want to do. We know he's
Yeah,
gonna preload, so let's make this move. You see me?
But Thane has to go live too, though. He's got to stream his.
I'll stream it. I'll stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that squared away.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that. We'll make
No,
that
we got
happen.
we got to make sure everybody's having a clean fight here, you know.
Yeah.
So
Let's get it on.
none of that shenanigans.
None of that shenanigans. Look, it's not putting with shenanigans. I don't think Ronnie will get matched up with the sexy Buddha just because he's not investing in his account, and I'm just helping him do it. So until Ronnie puts some more moolah on the old accounto, I can't really do much there. Let's see here. Darth Saiyan says, question, why do I suck at 3v3s? That's a loaded question. All right, so let's talk. 3v3s is a total different animal than 5v5s. The counters that you can use in 5s go right out the window in 3s. Certain characters like Rey and the Galactic Legends get really dumb in 3s. The people that are facing my Rey are just like, good God in heaven. Same thing with Darth Revan, because mine is so much faster than a lot of other people. It makes it really more difficult for people because it's a different game. It's a totally different game. And also it could be your matchups. There's a lot of factors go into this. 3v3s is different. Different matchups, different characters. There's a lot of meta stuff, teams that you can use and things, but it kind of falls in place. But the other thing too is it depends on what you have and what you're being matched up against. If you've we call fluffing, not bottom fluffing, that's different. But if you just did a whole bunch of characters with no real rhyme or reason because you just want to collect and you're doing GAC, it ain't gonna work. You gotta be really targeted. You have to be really specific and be smart about how you go up, because your matchups are key too. If you're getting matched up against people that have, I saw one the other day, it was 1.5 million difference because the guy had 2 Galactic Legends but nothing else, and the other person won but had a whole bunch of stuff, and somehow they got matched because of the relic levels. So there's a lot of things in there. We'd have to look at it in depth. Again, if you want us to look, send your stuff to Affinity in Discord. We'll do a roster review. Any other thoughts on 3v3s, how they differ from 5v5s and GAC, and some of the issues that people would face? Rambam, Loki, Ozzy.
Yeah, I've gone against people in 3s on my alt with Rey. I've put Rey down pretty much every single time, and it's held every single time. Unless they bring a GL to counter it, and they always come at me because I do the Rayhan Chewie thing. I don't care. They always message me and they're like, "Oh, you think I can't get through your GL? I'm gonna get through it." And then 5 battles later, it's still standing strong. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's why, because the counters in 5s don't work against 3s. You gotta use a GL, unfortunately, because it sucks, or you gotta have stupid OP mods."
Yeah, Rey in 3v3 is a monster, and I'm running her with IG and Quill.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, so
It's even worse than the Han and Chewie one.
yeah, it's pretty brutal. People use Galactic Legends on it, and they're like, "I couldn't get past your Rey." I'm like, "I know." Any thoughts, Loki?
No, I agree with Rambam. I agree in general that the counters, the issue with 3v3 is you'll have Galactic Legend teams that can only be countered with another Galactic Legend. Even in my bracket, Rey on defense, you have to take in a Galactic Legend against her. So whether that's Jedi Master Luke or a Rey Mirror or Sith Eternal, Kylo surprisingly is not that great in 3v3 in my opinion, which is why I always throw him on defense because I'll just let my opponent deal with it. You know, I've for GA Center this time, you know, I've had 2 losses. You know, knock on wood, you know, going in the final round. But I guess what I'm getting at is every time I've had losses is when I just didn't have a counter to a specific Galactic Legend team. Jedi Master Luke on defense is vulnerable to non-Galactic Legend counters. So, like, I wouldn't advise to put him on defense. And then he's super good for countering Rey. Sith Eternal, same thing. He's probably the one where you can undersize the other Galactic Legends, you know, with like C Watt armor, you know, C armor. He's super good on offense. So, I mean, I used to put him on defense a lot because he is difficult to fight against, but, you know, people figured out you can underman him as well. Solo Kylo underman Sith Eternal. So you have to plan accordingly, I guess. And going to Rambam's point is like, you know, you could put Rey on defense and you're pretty much telling your opponent, you need to throw Rey or Jedi Master Luke at this thing. And that's it. And if your opponent doesn't have that counter, they're not going to take it down. That's just what it is. Yeah. You know, I mean, even Kylo against like your team, the Rey IG-11 Quill, like you try to take an SLKR into that, you risk timing out or you risk, you know, getting ultimate to the face. So Rey is very powerful in 3v3 because her ultimate is based on the number of units on the other side. That's how the damage is kind of distributed, right? We all know that. And you're going from 5 to 3, so the damage doesn't get spread out as much. So again, something to keep in mind with that. And you know, I've played guys where they keep all 4 GLs and then they just put super hard, fast, non-GL meta teams on defense. And that seems like a very good strategy to go with because we all know the GLs can underman or you can go 2v3, a lot of the non-counters. But, you know, you only have 4 GLs. And if your opponent is putting Darth Revan, Gas, CLS, Padme, Sith trio, like they're putting all these teams on defense that actually require really good, solid teams, if not Galactic Legends. You start running out of Galactic Legends if you hold all 4. So I've been experimenting with that the last 2 rounds where maybe I only put 1, you know, I put a Rey team on defense, I keep 3, but then I put Gas, you know, Sith Triumvirate, I put Troopers, I put Purse Brothers, I put all that on defense because now I'm going to bait my opponent to make bad decisions. So that's what I'm getting at. That's another approach you can go with 3v3. 5v5 is a totally different animal, I think, because obviously you can just put meta teams down, and the GLs work better in 5v5, you know, for defense. But then your non-GL counters to GLs are better as well. Like you can use Vader on Rey, right? You can't do Vader on Rey in 3v3, but you can do it in 5v5.
Yeah.
So 3v3, totally different animal, and there's definitely a lot of approaches, you know, you can take with it.
Speaking of different approaches, Thane's in here. I guess he's here to talk crap to Loki and get the match started.
No. Nothing but respect.
He's here.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with like modding too. Modding for 3v3 is a whole different ball game than it is for 5v5. You know, prime example is Vader. Vader, you can have 240, 250 speed in 5s, and you'll outrun just about anything. Especially if you're trying to take on like a JKL team or something like that. But if you take that same modded Vader against 3v3, there's a solid chance that depending on the lineup, that JKL team could outrun you easily because you don't get that same speed boost that you would normally from 5v5. And so you got to mod them a little bit faster, which might mean less potency, less offense. It's just,
yep.
And that's just one character that you'd have to change. There's other characters in your roster that you have to change for 3v3. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, troopers aren't that good because obviously they need 5 troopers. Can't use Moff Gideon lead for anything because he needs 5 troopers. Yeah, there's a ton of that. So
Bounty
I'd
Hunters
love
is another
CG
one.
to maybe do some reworks where, if they were serious about 3v3, maybe do some 3v3 stuff, where they get some bonuses. That would be kind of neat.
All right. Let's see. Next question from Psycho Jones. Question: thoughts on hot UTILS? Hot utilities?
Yeah, Hotbot.
Hotbot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good stuff.
I'm trying to see what
That's all I
the.
gotta say.
Are you talking about what's the question?
That's what it is. Hot utilities are bots. It's UTILS. So utilities.
Best $10 you can ever spend a month. I hands down. The mod management in there is insane. They just revamped it. You can go in, you can sell bronze sims, you can scout your opponent. I think that's the free part, but for GAC. But the mod manager, the loadout manager, if I want to go in and I have it currently set up where I have my challenge pit raid loadout where I have my teams modded for challenge pit raid, and then I have my default loadout that I can just, with the click of a button, click it, boom. I have all my mods are set to default that I normally would run them at. And then when raid comes up, click that, boom. Now I have all my characters modded for the challenge pit raid. It's super, super beneficial.
All right. Anybody else? Heinze?
The winner, man. Enough said. Officer tools alone, it's worth it if you can get that. Makes life so much easier for your guild. Yeah, and again, click of a button with mods. We know how amazing mods are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And moving them around if you can make it a one push. I mean, a lot of people, spend on crystals and other bits and pieces, but yeah, if you're serious about the game, and if you haven't got it, you're doing yourself some injustice. Simple as that.
All right. Next question from Ziglis Hank. Question for Heinze. Do you teach a class in preloading or is it a guild secret?
Hey, dude, we go right in TW. Okay, so, all right, so let's go there. Okay, so GAC, right, I get on, and that's my pressure relief valve. So I'll sit around, have a few drinks, and do dumb stuff. When it comes to territory war and anything in guild, man, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. There's no mucking around. We get down and serious. And I had a really, really good war the other day. Didn't drop, I think I did about 6 battles, didn't drop any, 20 banners on each. Ships 22. Had a good day at the office. So yeah, all jokes aside, I go all right, non-guild stuff.
But what about the preloading class?
No preload class. It's a load of bull. That's what it is.
I mean that was the question. I was just trying to,
Yeah, no, it's yeah. Again, it's a fun art. I've been honing years. If that's what you want to hear.
So you're saying you don't preload in TW?
I'm saying that. My drop battles are more magnified than the majority of other people's. Let's put it that way.
All right, there we go. I'll drink some more coffee here on that one.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Heinze, and I like my preloading. I need to record that for you, Heinze.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, just like when I did that other song for you.
Yeah,
According to your Heinz.
yeah, but that other song you made for me is true though.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Elliot Worsfold says, I took Professor Heinze's preload class, but I sadly got a D-. I'm just too good at GC, I guess.
How do you fit through the door, man? Head's just like this. Huge. There. I think I saw you come around the corner at a meter before. 3 feet for the Americans.
Oh, God. Next question from Meow Meow for you, Thane. Question for Dingo Thane. Since you're a dingo, why aren't you in Heinze's guild?
It doesn't meet the requirements.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not good enough.
Not dingo enough.
I'm kidding, man. It's funny.
Yeah, I was there once and I got kicked out for not performing.
Oh well, there you go, man. What can I say? High standards, bro.
Thus the dingo tag. You should have kept him. All right.
I didn't reload enough.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh,
Okay.
here we go. That easy. That low hanging fruit. Come on, man. You're better than that. Come on, man. You're the chosen one.
Oh God. Meow Meow says, "Thing, could you beat Ranger in GAC?" Yeah, absolutely. I can answer that one. That'd be a hell of a fight. God, we'd be going at it, man. That'd be brutal. Like, I'll teach you things. He's like, "Shut up! I'm gonna kill you." Dig Douglas says, "It's a shame Heinz is getting blamed for listening to someone who picked death over taxes." Well, these things happen.
They're inevitable.
Yeah, there's some just bad luck yesterday. Thing, you missed it. Were you on when we had all those dodges with that goddamn ship?
Yeah, with the TIE fighter?
Yeah, with the TIE fighter. Brother, we had nothing on what poor Heinz went through last night, man.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, he was going in there and he couldn't hit the Falcon if he was staying next to it with the flamethrower. I mean, it kept dodging all over the place. I was in shock. I'm like, dodge again? What is this, an RSG stream?
The worst still that Newt team, man. You had Payout annihilate on board, and
yeah,
and then Mando got taken out, man. I was heartbroken on that. That was bad RNG.
Yeah,
I think you played it well, dude. Honestly, but it's just.
Well, yeah, and the thing too,
damn.
Right when that was going on, I was kind of talking him through it, and we got him to the payout and everything. It was going well. The stream lagged for me, and I didn't see what happened. And next thing I know, I went from like, yeah, he about to annihilate that nest. Here, let's go. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, why is Mando? What happened? What did I miss?
Where did he go?
Where did he go? What happened? I'm just sitting there like, you see me on the stream like,
around here somewhere.
Heinz, what happened?
Django just went ape. He really did. He went crazy.
And then, but that ship thing, man, I could not believe that crap. My God.
The Rebel fleet. Yeah, they had dodges for days, man.
It was unbelievable.
Oh
Dodges on the buzz droids twice, which was huge because once you get those buzz droids on, it's over. And he couldn't land it, and I was just like, wow, for real.
It was not my finest run.
No, there's nothing you can do about that, brother.
Exactly right. No, tune in next week. See what happens next time.
Hey, yeah. I'm not blaming you on those preloads because those were pretty.
No,
stupid.
look, it was fun. I think I'm at the point now where like 3v3, we're almost done. I think a lot of people are looking forward to getting back to some 5v5 again.
Yeah.
But that's 3v3. It throws up surprises. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
Hey, we had one yesterday. I forgot about this one. We had, what team was it? I'll tell you right now. We totally botched this one.
It was Poggle, Soldier, and Droideka.
Right, and so we looked at the mods, and I went in there with a Palpatine. Who did I go in there with? Palpatine something.
Nihilus and Death.
Right, Death Trooper, just so I could get just to make it quick. And we're sitting there going, totally. I think the fastest character he had in there was 202, and that was Droideka. And I'm going there with like 290 palps, right, or something. I'm like, all right, I'm going to stun. I'm going to do this. Now it's going to take a turn. We got this. Droideka went first and tore us up. And we were like trying to figure it out. And it was like, he gets 50% turn meter at the beginning. We're like, oh no, we didn't take that into account. Shit. So you get those scenes once in a while, you're not thinking about it, and you're just like, okay, well, that didn't work. That didn't go according to plan. So, threes, the nectar of the gods. All right, next question here from Nightmare. Question: could CG ever bring 3v3 into TW? How well would you see that going? Oh boy, let's open this can of worms.
I hope so.
Why don't you in threes get a room? All right, their thing. Jesus. No, seriously. What do you guys think? 3v3 TW? I don't think we have enough. We would need them to up the number of teams because that would be really brutal. Because there's only 25 at the moment.
Well, Ram already mentioned. Imagine if you had to remod your entire guild for 3v3.
Good.
So because Ram mentioned, right, like, hey, maybe you got to speed up Vader, or maybe you got to do this because you lose the synergy from not having 5 tunes on the board. But if CG ever did that, they really need to take Hotbot and just integrate it into the game and get it over with, because that's the only way I think guilds can do it,
Yeah.
And players. Imagine, I mean, and they got to make remodding free, because you're gonna need globs of credits to get this thing to run. I mean, you know, it's gonna be terrible. I mean, it's hard. It's bad enough trying to get your whole guild to remod for GOTB, right? But imagine, you know, if you're a competitive guild and you're just like, guys, I just need you to remod like 5 tunes. Everybody's gonna throw a fit, you know.
Yep.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah. I think we just need more. I think I wouldn't mess with that. I mean, 5v5 is good for territory war. It's pretty solid. You still get good results in that. But I think, yeah, we definitely need more teams in the zones, though. I think that needs to be stretched a bit more to make it more competitive. And that we're going to put, you know, other teams in that aren't as solid. That would be a bigger challenge for me than going 3v3. I think that would be much better.
How about instead of, you know, trying to do 3v3 in TW, we go back to something that was, you know, most universally panned or universally loved, and that's bonuses for certain characters, certain factions in TW. I think the majority of people really like that, unless you were in the top guilds, and those were the people that complained because it messed up their matchmaking, messed up their planning and all that stuff. And I get that, but you know, most people enjoyed, you know, the weird bonuses from Grievous and Mace and Dooku and Jawas and shit like that.
Yeah. Again, I think territory war is reasonably solid. I don't think it needs it. I mean, we get all the buffs and bonuses these days in the Galactic Challenges now. I mean, we've already got that there for ourselves. So I don't believe it needs the bonuses. I think it just needs to stretch the teams, stretch the guilds rosters that little bit more to make it that little bit more challenging. And I wouldn't go messing with territory war too much. It's pretty stable at the moment. There's sort of no need to, I think, but that's just me.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you though, Heinze. I think we do need more teams, you know, in the higher end guilds with with a lot of GP, because it just feels like we have a lot on offense, you know, like when we're all done. The other thing I kind of want them to bring back is make ships 5v5 again, like it originally was. I hate 3v3 ships, honestly. I'd like the 5v5 back in the day. I think that was better.
I like it too. All right. Next question. Max Lee says, question, assuming no Jedi Master Luke, how do you guys like to split your Jedi to get 2 Jedi teams for TB, TW, GAC? I am wondering if Barris and Ayla are worth gearing. Oh boy. Barris, yeah, but not Ayla, in my opinion. 2 Jedi teams. I always go Jedi Revan and then a Jedi Luke team with no Jedi Master Luke. That's the teams I always ran in the past until I got Jedi Master Luke. What do you guys think for 2 teams? Let's say they put TB, TW, GAC. I think you're going to handle a little bit differently in GAC, maybe, or you know, TB. But definitely, like in 3s, I've got like a Jedi on top of Jedi Master Luke. I've got a Jedi Revan team, and then I've got the Luke Hermit Yoda team that we're always spotting out. Like, where can we use Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda? Those are just a couple suggestions. Anybody else got any ideas on Luke, Jedi, or how you like to use them? I know Mace, Ram Bam, just get it out of the way. Just go ahead. What do you use with Mace?
I haven't modded. I actually just did a video with Fortmore about how to mod Mace. But you know. I haven't modded currently for Jedi Knight Luke. I run him with Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda, and you know.
Well, we know which character's not carrying their weight in that team.
Not like you're good anyways, Mace.
That's right.
No, see, 100K hits. I'll take it all day, every day. No, so all right. You have Bastila Elite too. Nobody mentioned Bastila Elite.
Well, I just threw a couple out there. I didn't go through the whole roster, so.
Yeah, Bastila Elite in 3v3 is fucking bonkers, man. It is so good on offense, man.
Bastila Elite, and I actually here's a team I like running in 3v3 that I underappreciated in my most recent matchup, and it cost me the match, unfortunately. But Basti, Ayla, and Ahsoka, because Ahsoka you're not using with Padme, you're not going to use with Gas, and so where do you have a Relic 5 Ahsoka at? I use her with Bastila and Ayla. Ayla calls the assist. She can stun on her basic. They have the protection up, the damage output. There you go.
I still think that Ayla is a bit of a luxury, in my opinion. I do like Barris. Barris gets used in a lot of places, including Galactic Republic as well. I've used that lineup. So out of the 2, Barris would be my pick. And pop the Zeta on as well.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it's very, very solid. So I'd be prioritizing Barris over Ayla if that was a decision that you're going to make. But yeah, with regard to splitting up the Jedis, anything Basti lead works great. Anything Jedi Knight Luke works great. There's all different combinations. It really comes down to what your roster is and what you have. So it's a very hard question to answer exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you about Barris. Barris is by far the better of those two in terms of viability, plug and play, and all that stuff. But Ayla is not bad. There's worse Jedi.
Bad. No, it's just there's probably other things that you'd probably find in front of her. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure.
All right.
Loki, weren't you saying that Ayla was part of a team in 3v3s?
Say that again.
Weren't you saying that Ayla was part of a team being used in 3v3s under like a better?
Yeah, there's what was it? It was no. So what it is it's like Ayla lead. It's Ayla lead with Jolie, right? And then Jolie has a crap ton of tenacity, and he gets that big synergy from having a lot of tenacity. And then your third, you can run like Cam, or you can run I mean, you can do any +1 damage dealing Jedi. It's a pain in the ass. There's also, I mean, you can do like Barris lead with Ayla and Cam. Like I saw that team, and that team is bonkers because Cam just gets that crazy speed boost because they're all Galactic Republic, and Barris just keeps sitting there healing. They're hard to deal damage to. You don't want to attack Ayla because she's going to counterattack and hit you. But Jolie and Ayla, like you put those two together, there's some magic there. It's a crazy team to see. And the thing is with 3v3 is you want to trick your opponent, right? You want to put teams down that probably your opponent never fights, and then they make bad decisions. So you're forcing your opponent to either overcommit or undercommit, right? And you can't sleep on that team. I mean, it's kind of like Qui-Gon Jinn lead too. It's the same thing. You put Qui-Gon with Ayla and Cam, like, I mean, that team is just stupid. Because you don't know who to attack first. They're all bad to attack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Science. All right. Next question, nightmare question for Thane. The panel seems against 3v3 for TW. What about a 6v6 with double leads? So I know Loki's about to explode over there, but this.
So, ironically enough, all the arguments that the rest of the panel brought up for 3v3s is the arguments that I have against 6v6 with double leads. Does not mean I don't want to see it. I'm all for it. But the remodding, like Rambam said, that would be huge if you have a double lead, because the possibilities for double lead is endless. Like I'm just thinking, how OP would a Jedi Master Luke with the Jedi Knight Revan lead be? Like that's 70 plus speed on the team, bonuses on both ends, ridiculous. So that one I would be like, you know what, give me a beta on that one and let's test it out for a month.
All right, let's get the repose from Loki, who loves this idea.
Which one? 6v6 double?
Oh yeah.
Well, no. So the only reason I said it was because it's already in the game. They just got to click the switch.
They do, yeah.
Right. So in PvE, when you grab an ally, their leader is active. If you grab an ally that has a tune that has a leader ability. So, but it opens up possibilities like nuts, because I mean, you know, your Imperial Trooper team gets better because now you get Piet leader, right?
Yeah.
You know, your GL mixed with Sith Eternal with, you know, we'll just say Vader, right, with a double lead or a Palpatine, like that would be nuts. Like that team gets so much turn meter, I can imagine. The Jedi gets super fast with Jedi Knight Revan and Jedi Master Luke lead. Resistance possibly could get better. I don't know, because you can have JTR with Rey, and then JTR does all the turn meter gain and exposes and all that stuff, and then you have Rey's leadership, which is phenomenal. Yeah, it opens up a lot of possibilities, but again, it breaks a lot of stuff, I think, in the game.
Supreme Leader Kylo Ren lead with Hux lead.
That's yeah. I mean, everybody wants that one because everybody wants dominance and yeah. It's insane. Even the Night Sisters, like, think about
I
something
know.
like that, right?
Oh,
You
no.
get
Saj and Talzin.
I mean, so here's the deal, right? Is if you run 3 leaders, what happens, right? Who prioritizes the second leader? But that's an issue. But it'll be interesting.
creamy.
I mean,
It's definitely creamy.
it's in the game. It's coded in, right? So they just gotta click the switch.
All right, you heard it here. Loki likes to click the switch.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Meow Meow says, question, best way to beat Beskar, Quill, and IG-11. Loki, I'm going to you because you beat this crap all the time. There's a team you love to use, Loki.
Well, no, there's actually a lot of teams for this.
Go
I like
for it,
bounty
Loki.
hunters.
Help Meow Meow Meow. Help Meow 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 Meow.
No, I like bounty hunters.
I do too.
You can actually use geos on this. I've seen people do it to me. So apparently you can use geos on this. Bounty hunters is pretty solid. I mean, was it Boss, Grief, and Mando is always solid. Just get the payout. I did it last night on my stream, on my late one. And you just got to go for the blue target. That's all it is.
All right.
We also, if I remember, we also used last night. I used Shark T, Rex, and Echo. Echo just shuts down IG-11 being.
Oh
droid.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was
really
good.
well.
I didn't think about that one.
That worked really, really great too.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, bounty hunters or geos? Who do you knock out first? Beskar.
Beskar.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead.
You kill Bam, and then I think you might need to bring in Sunfac. I don't like running Sunfac with the geos. I like the double cleanse from Poggle. Like Poggle and GBA, you have a double cleanse going, and you have ability block. But I can see you possibly maybe getting locked behind IG-11. So, I mean, maybe sub Sunfac for Poggle, but you do have a dispel with GBA, which is the AoE thing. And then if GBA's basic, if he crits, then that also removes buffs.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's something to think about. But yeah, absolutely assassinate, big hit with Spy on Bam, and you should be good.
All right. And that, gentlemen, is our last question. So now it's going to be that time where we pimp. So let me just pimp our stuff real quick, and then we're going to let these wonderful people pimp their stuff. As I said, they're always welcome to stay afterwards because we're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go do GAC. We're gonna go dick around with Grande's stuff. I was gonna do it last night, but technical difficulties, internet, and we didn't get time because I had to go do Heinz's stream, so it didn't work out. So we'll just for once we'll have another Saturday GAC stream. So that'll be right after this one. So if you're not joined us on Twitch, please do. We're gonna go over there and have a lot of fun. One person who will not be there because he looks like he's about to die is Heinz. God bless you, sir. You've been up for like 75 hours. So yeah. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, little guys, he's tuckered out. Get him a blankie. Heinz, where can folks check you out? Please pimp your stuff.
Yeah. Heinz ANZGC. Not hard to find. On Twitch mainly. So we go Monday morning US, Monday night Australia time, and then Thursday again when GAC's on. And then the Grizzly sessions on Friday, which are going berserk. They're really, really cool.
They are
Friday
magic.
I think it's at 11 p.m. Eastern. We're going at the moment. We got some really cool guests coming up. We always do. We're gonna have our boy Loki on at some point, I think, if I'm correct. We're gonna have our boy Loki in there in the coming weeks. Absolutely thrilled. Can't wait. And come and hang out with us. It's a pretty crazy time right now. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Please go check out Heinz stuff. We had a lot of viewers last night. It was a lot of fun. A lot of shoe alcohol drinking lately.
That was a lot of shoeies last night.
Yeah,
Holy
a lot of shoes.
It's starting to grow, and I don't think it's a concept that I'm proud of.
No, it's not a really good trend. No, it really isn't.
Yeah. It's I was saving it for special occasions, but it's starting to gain traction, and I don't like the traction we're taking with it.
Oh boy.
Hey, everyone to their own. What can I say?
All right, Ram Bam 001, pimp your stuff, brother.
I'm actually about to do a GC here in probably an hour and a half or so. So, shortly after after you, Ranger.
We'll do Grandes, and then we'll go raid Ram Bam. See, man, see how we did that there?
Yeah, Saturdays I always do mine in the afternoons. I like waiting, you know. No, I'm on YouTube as well. I need to start putting out more YouTube videos, and YouTube is one of those painful beasts, unfortunately. And otherwise I'm all over the damn community.
Yes, so we know.
Always on RC, Heinze, Mort, Grid, you name it, I'm probably there. Yep.
Oh, Loki, you made Meow Meow Pure. Your team suggestion worked. They're Loki. She says it was perfect. Hey, Loki done. He's always cool, calm, and collected. That's why we love sexy. That's why he's got the harem and we all have nothing. All right. So do me a favor, guys. We're going to take a 5-10 minute break here. We're going to get everything set up on GAC. We're going to go do Grande's GAC. I think Thane will be here. Loki, you hanging out?
No, I got to take off.
Oh, fine, Loki.
Sorry.
It's fine. Ram Bam, are you hanging out or are you going to go do stuff?
No, I'll hang out for a little bit.
Okay, there we go.
I'll probably have to leave in the middle of it, but I'll hang out for a little
That's
bit.
fine. Heinze's not. We know he's going to go sleep the sleep of the dead if he needs
Not
it.
guys.
So, good morning, actually. It's like 5 a.m.
Heinze's a man, dude.
Yeah, he is. So we're going to go hang out on Twitch. You can come join us on Twitch. We'll do our GC there, and then we'll go raid somebody, and then really nothing else going on. It's Super Bowl weekend here, so...
Who's going to win, boys? Who's going to win?
I'm
still ready.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going the odd man out. I'm ready.
Nah, I'm going.
Tom Brady's gonna pull it out. Come on.
I'm going with my boy. All right. All right, and then do me a favor. Last thing I'll say before we get out of here. Go check these other channels out. Follow their content. Hit the thumbs up. Watch their videos. They take the time to be here on a Saturday, especially like Heinze, to answer your questions. And, you know, they could be doing other things, and they're hanging out here. So show them some love. Even the Mace Lover Ram Bam, you know, you got to show them some love. You can skip all the Mace videos, but the other stuff's really good, so you should check that out. But yeah, really support these other guys. That's what we do here in this community, is support one another. Last thing I'm going to say, wash your goddamn hands, wash your face, wear your mask, social distance. Don't be that person. Seriously, coronavirus is still killing us in droves. The vaccines are coming out as fast as they can. We're getting there. We're getting through the tunnel, but we ain't there yet, and it's still deadly out there. I mean, it just breaks my heart every day I see the death tolls. I'm just like, God damn, you know. So we got to look out for one another. So let's, lead by example. Do what you can. Not for yourself. You could be asymptomatic and never get sick, but God help it if you gave to somebody that has pre-existing conditions. That's not good. So be safe about it. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the Jedi Academy, please, 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 thank you for being here, and hit that thumbs up before you go. And with that, we're going to call it off. We'll see you in about 5-10 minutes over on Twitch, and we'll rock and roll. Peace out.
Not like you're good anyways, Mace.
All right, I was gonna stop the stream, and then you did that, Ram. You can. He was trying to be a little sneaky Pete there. Go, Ram, if you'd like to say something in return, I'm not gonna let him get away with that, Ram Bam.
I tried.
And Ram Bam's muted.
Get shit out of here.
There you